hurricane, a tidal wave. Essence perfect, life looks brilliant, give me moral dance. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. Yeah, you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. Whoa. I can see, I can hear, going crazy by the light. It's got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. Get you out of my hand again. Ready to fight, ready to go. That's my final word. Second chances, a gift that just gets one. Putting the game, pushing my brain with the candlelight. I catch my breath and let it burn, 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 burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage. I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Japanese Wrestling Update. I am your co-host, Andre C. Right over here is the pink princess herself. It's Melball. How you doing, Melball?
I'm doing great, Andre. I had a great leg day at the gym today. Who says that nowadays?
Yeah,
Right?
Leg days are never good. No.
Yeah, and I'm still sore from the leg day before. I said, screw it. I went to it. How are you doing today, my friend?
I am doing pretty darn good. I had a long day at work because it was raining all day and the customers didn't show up. So it was finding work for myself all day long. So
That must have been fun.
so much fun getting just rained on and yeah.
You know, though we will say is it better or worse than 35 plus 35?
Worse because plus 35.
Oh,
I'm just sweating, but I can just drink water and hit the shade. So when I need
that's
breaks.
fair.
Hello to Bobby Bettino in the chat. How you
Love
doing,
stuff.
sir? Yeah, there you go. Boom. Doing the Special Olympics. That's pretty good. Good.
That sounds fun.
Very much does. We are here to give you some Japanese wrestling updates. We're going to talk the Japanese wrestling scene. But before we do that, I do want to talk about a man who passed away today. Afa Anoa'i Sr., passing away today at the age of 81. Again, worked in our neck of the woods in Stampede Wrestling back in the 70s. He did go to Japan in the late 70s from 1977 to 1979. He worked for International Wrestling Enterprise, winning the IWA. So it's IWE, but the titles were the IWA World Tag Team Champions with Sika. They held them for 15 days in Japan.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's very unfortunate when we lose someone in the community. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family.
Yeah. Again, to all his friends, to all his family, all his friends, everything. We give our heartfelt condolences to your loss. I know he had been sick this last while, so and again at 81, when you get sick, it's pretty. Yeah, you're risking there. Hello, Ed, and yes, Bobby. R.I.P. to Afa. Hi, Ed. But yeah. It's it's a tough one when we lose somebody as anyone in the wrestling community. I didn't watch a lot of his stuff. I didn't see him. He was long before my time, but I know the influence with his family and everybody coming from, and all those that have come from Afa himself.
Very true. Very true. Very sad.
Yeah. Again, just again, and again, he plays to this show because he did wrestle in Japan.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are going to get into the actual meat of the show. There to talk the Japanese news that you all tuned in here to. Yeah, you're right. Yes, Ed. RIP Alpha. We're gonna kick it off. We're gonna start in New Japan, and we're gonna be talking the G1 climax. There we go. Biggity boom. Realest guys in the room. How you doing? Yes.
Oh, that was a throwback I wasn't expecting to hear. I used to do that all the time.
Yeah. So we're going to quickly go over A block and B block, and then we'll get into the semifinals that happened this morning. We'll talk about the A and B block semifinals that happened this morning. Just trying to scroll down to something here on my other page to make things easier for myself. So the A block, it came down. Zack Sabre Jr. outright winning it. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. I love Gabe Kidd.
Shion the non-believer.
That's right.
Yeah.
He came in third to last in his block, so
That's not too bad.
no.
Not too bad. And he had a really great G1 too.
Yeah.
Really great
Callum Newman been really growing on Bobby Petito. I know we're big fans of Callum Newman here because right there, that's a big reason why I'm a big fan of that man. Yeah, he while only getting 2 wins in the tournament, he had a very impressive tournament. Even in losses, he got some very impressive. He beat Naito, didn't he?
Yeah. It was Umino and Shingo.
No, Naito beat him. Sorry, he beat
Shingo. He beat
Shingo. Yeah, I got my LIJs confused. But yeah,
he confused one mullet with the other.
Yeah, but again, he had a great tournament. But in our top points, we have Zack Sabre Jr. outright winning it, 4 points ahead of the next closest people with 14 points. And you have Shingo Takagi and the Great Okan, both with 10 points, beating out Evil and Tetsuya Naito, with Great Okan pinning Tetsuya Naito on the final night of A-Block action on the 12th to get into the finals by beating Naito. And he had the win over Evil, so did Shingo Takagi, having the win over Evil and Naito. So bam, 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 bam. I'm happy.
One of the people that I wanted in there is in there.
Oh, Shingo?
Yeah. So I'm happy.
I picked Sabre to get second place, so I was wrong there, but he's in. So that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it really matters. I think this is a pleasant thing to be wrong about in your current situation.
Yeah. And then over in the B block, I want to quickly talk about the August 10th, my birthday show. That Yuya Uemura, while winning his match against Yota Tsuji, did get injured. The specific injury has still not been disclosed, but you could tell it was an arm injury because he was flapping his wing around just like he couldn't use it properly. So
yeah.
He was forced to withdraw from his final match against Bolton Oleg. So yeah, and which gave Bolton Oleg got him to 8 points in the block.
Hey, I mean, he also very, very impressive block. Oh, that's a question we can answer after.
I can answer that right now. I can answer that question right now. Just give me 1 second.
Well, put it up so the people can see.
So, who beat Naito to earn championship opportunity? So, Naito lost to Evil, the Great Okan, Zack Sabre Jr., and Shingo Takagi.
Yeah. I think his first loss went to Shingo.
On night 1.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Sabre's going to win this whole thing. He's going to get a shot at Wrestle Kingdom. That's all that matters.
In regards to Yuya, which I wanted to comment on real quick there before we got into that, I definitely kind of felt it might be an elbow injury, just based on how limp the limb was. Because like when I popped my shoulder out, I could still move around the lower part of the limb pretty good. It was just a shoulder joint that was the problem. In Yuya's case, like you said, the lower part of the limb was pretty limp. So it would suggest that something maybe connecting to there was the problem. I feel really bad also for him. I feel the same for him that I feel for Yo when he finally faced Sho for the IWGP Junior Championship and ended up dislocating his shoulder. You know, it's a very unfortunate thing. Unfortunately, we do know that these things do happen within professional wrestling, and like we always know, it's usually the stupidest frickin' things too. Like the simplest of simplistic things that just catch these guys like the Achilles heel. It's very sad. However, I'm happy with the results so far.
Yeah, on the final night, due to wins and losses, you had David Finlay coming out on top with 12 points, followed up by Konosuke Takeshita and Yota Tsuji, both with 10 points, having tiebreaker wins over Ren Narita and sadly Jeff Cobb. And bingo bango. There's your top three. AEW's representing into the G1 semifinals or the B block semifinals. So
I'm just scrambling to find what my predictions were because I know I wanted Finley in there and I know I wanted Suji in there. I can't remember if I had Takeshita just being a spoiler.
I did not have Takeshita in there. I know that I had Finley, Suji, and Cobb for mine.
Here are my predictions. Oh my God, Andre. So the order is wrong, but all three for Block B were what I picked.
Damn it.
I had Yota Tsuji going through, not David Finlay, but I did have Finlay and Takeshita.
Damn, that's a good match. Yeah.
Yeah, I predicted that one pretty good, didn't I?
Yeah.
Good job, Melball.
Yeah, so the G1 semifinal matches were or the G1 B and A block semifinal matches were this morning, and we're going to talk about it.
Yes, we are.
I haven't got a chance to watch them yet, but I know the results because I was too curious this morning.
I watched the important one.
Before we get that, this match happened before. I forgot. I wanted to talk about this before we get to it. I wanted to give a little. So before the G1 semifinal block matches, we have a new member of the Mighty Don't Kneel.
Oh, this is news to me. I don't know who this is.
Australian professional wrestler Hartley Jackson has joined the team because he joined Zack Sabre Jr. and he was wearing TMDK on his tights tonight and had the little Australian flag on the front of his tights. So he has officially joined TMDK. He is an Australian professional wrestler. He actually has worked as a coach and producer for NXT and the WWE Performance Center at times. 44 years old. So he's had a career around the world, 0-1, many others, promotions just around the world, just wrestling away. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Gambare for wrestling, too. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Excellent. So, like, do you know much about him, Andre? I don't know who he is.
I'm not super familiar with him. I'm going to watch the match here in the next day or so to get that match watching. But he is in Australia. He's worked for multiple companies down there: Wrestle Rock, Maximum Pro Wrestling, Pro Wrestling South Australia, Pro Wrestling Australia. He worked with 0-1 in Japan. Yeah. And again,
I was gonna go inquire more about his styling as opposed because, like, telling me where you were, I'm not gonna. I don't know any Australian promotions. What kind of style is he like? Is he like Zack Sabre Jr.? Is he like Tito? Is he like?
I think he's
Eagles?
I think he's more Tito / Jonah. He's that big meaty hitter. Is what it looked like, at least from the pictures I had seen of the match pictures. He is a big meaty guy. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I think that'll be good for TMDK because right now they have. I mean, Shane Haste he's pretty sizable right now. He's put on some bulk, but with with Mikey Nichols kind of being the only kind of powerhouse, kind of thought that they were kind of lacking a little bit in the power and maybe would
Mm,
struggle a little bit if House of Torture tried their ish, and evidenced by poor little Kuze Fujita.
yeah. So before we jump into the talk about this, I'm just going to go through the comments I missed because we've been talking. Bobby
Yes,
Vestita
yes,
saying
yes.
on the Vlock side, Oleg Bolton has very much impressed us too. He is phenomenal. Fun fall to all the matches of the people that beat Naito. It's going to be interesting to see who gets the
Yes.
King of Pro Wrestling match. Yeah, congrats, David Finley. That's actually a really nice block that he had for B block. That would have been a sick top 3. 100%.
Yeah, especially with the story that was told with El Phantasmo this G1. I think it would have been a little nicer to reward him a little bit, but I'm still happy with what happened in the story that was told and where it kind of seems like it's going to start going after this.
Yeah. So to
Mhm.
speak on those A and B block semifinals, the first match was Shingo Takagi versus the Great Okan, LIJ versus United Empire, and Shingo Takagi was victorious.
Yes. But if you go to New Japan, I think it's Global Instagram, they have a bunch of
Hmm.
clips of this match and the other match. Holy hecking crap. It was everything you expect out of the Great Okan and Shingo Takagi. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
excited to
so
watch it.
I'm excited to watch this. It looks like the clips I've seen look so good, and I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to see this go down fully.
Mhm,
And then
mhm.
on the B block side, you
I
had
watched this one.
Yoda Tsuji versus Kanase and Takeshita, Mel's 2 favorite people. And
Yeah,
I think your 2 favorite people in this tournament. And yes, Great Okan did so good in this G1.
he did. He
He's
came out of nowhere for that kind of end there
resurgence.
because he was pretty quiet at the beginning of the tournament, just kind of taking a few losses, still
Yeah,
working really, really great, but still taking a couple
yeah,
losses. I'm very impressed with his, yes, your word was a good one, man. Resurgence.
yeah. He actually went 0-4 to start the tournament, and then won
Yeah,
5 straight to get into the finals. So, or get into
right?
into playoffs. So,
Very impressive.
impressive. So you have Tsuji versus Takeshita. But Yota Tsuji is your victor. So far, my finals is still possible of Zack Sabre Jr. versus Yota Tsuji.
Wouldn't that be a hell of a prediction to have come true? I hope it happens.
Me
I
too.
truly, honestly hope it does. Because
Mm-hmm.
how awesome a match would that be? The person who feels that they need this win, that they that overall, this is a career defining moment with Yota Tsuji. I mean, his career is just beginning.
The heir
But like
apparent to
how
the heir apparent didn't Yota Tsuji.
mhm. And how amazing would it be to be able to brag as Yota Tsuji could, saying that in the same year he won both the cup and the G1. I'd be pretty impressive. Be a little
Would
bit of a downer to say that he didn't successfully cash in either of those wins, but still be impressive to brag about.
but Bobby Petito with the best comment of the night. Let's go, Zack Sabre Jr.
It's gonna be something I think Yota Tsuji struggles with because like he can't keep up with that technicality, but can he keep up with this level of technicality? Zack Sabre Jr., despite putting on size, has not slowed down. He's sped up.
And that's all depending if they can get through their A and B block final matches. Because we got Shingo Takagi versus Zack Sabre Jr. tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm
Uh,
gonna be on pins and needles and like as I go to bed tonight, just hoping and praying that I
and
wake
that you
up
have
to Zack
good
Sabre.
news.
Yeah.
We will see. We will see. It's
And
gonna
then
be a busy day for wrestling for you.
on the other side, Yota Tsuji versus David Finley. Ooh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah, because both of these guys are super hungry for that spot. Both of them could do amazing things with that. You think if David Finlay, we were talking about this the other day, and how Bullet Club, it kind of won't after a certain amount of time when certain people got yoinked by other companies. And it's been kind of scrambling and seeing a bit more of a resurgence in the War Dogs. Could you imagine the war path that David Finlay would go on if he won the G1 Climax and took that brag around the world?
Mm-hmm. It would be
Oh,
interesting. It really,
oh,
really would.
it would.
So from Japan, we're gonna jump over to the United States to talk about New Japan in North America. So Capital Collision is coming up at the end of the month, and already announced for the show was Hanako versus Trish Adora. Dirty Work versus the West Coast Wrecking Crew, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Teton, and Gabe Kidd versus the Blackheart Leo Rush. So
I mean, honestly, Blackheart is going to be the one that is going to need to be out there to combat Gabe Kidd.
But 3 more matches were announced.
Yes, they were.
Wait, 1, 2, no, 4 more matches were announced. 4.
Okay, I don't know about the fourth one, I think.
TMDK! Mikey Nichols, Shane Haste will defend the strong openweight tag team championships versus Hechicero and Virus.
Yes. Yes, this is going to be great.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be Lucha
Obviously, but
versus technical.
still.
Oh,
But even
let's go.
the Lucha Technical versus the technical aerial and power of Mikey Nichols and how do you say his name again? Hechicero?
Hechicero.
Yay, I said it right. He's got the size. He's got that size advantage to really combat with Mikey Nichols and that power, but it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be a stellar match. And then, hold on. Gotta go back. He's excited for this tag team match.
Yay! You should be, sir. It's going to be great.
And then a number 1 contenders 3-way tag match for the strong openweight tag team championships. It is TMDK's Robbie Eagles and Bad Dude Tito taking on the team of Presidente Pitbull. It's Tomohiro Ishii and Hiroshi Tanahashi making their New Japan Pro Wrestling debuts. The Grizzled Young Veterans, James Drake and Zach Gibson. This is gonna be good.
Wow. TMDK, big toots.
We're gonna get TMDK versus TMDK at the next show.
This is actually a very interesting combination of TMDK with me, because you got arguably one of the smaller members with Robbie Eagles, and then you got one of the bigger members, like biggest. I would actually say Teets is probably the biggest member.
Oh, easy the biggest.
Easily, yeah. So that's fantastic. Oh, that's gonna be a great match.
That's gonna be a killer. Yeah. This triple match is tough for me in my heart because I want Robbie Eagles and Magic Tito to win, but my mind wants Grizzled Young Veterans. Bobby, it's tough because I love me some TNK, but I am excited to see how the Grizzled Young Vets do, and I would love to see the Grizzled Young Vets versus Haston Nichols. That would be amazing.
And we know that just Ishii is just going to wreck everything and everyone. Hell, if Presidente gets in the way, he'll probably wreck him too.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And this is coming a week after he's going to be performing at All In London, too, on top of it all.
Oh, right. I mean, you want a good bruiser going through there, you call Ishii.
Mm-hmm. Oh, heck yeah. And then we have a rematch from Windy City Riot. We're getting Hiromu Takahashi versus Mustafa Ali 2 with a 60-minute time limit on it, too.
Wow. That's going to be fun. Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah, these two are going to kill it. And then arguably the biggest announcement of them all that's come out in the last while, because she was announced for the show, but we have her opponent now. It is Mercedes Moné defending the Strong Women's Championship against Stardom's Momo Watanabe, one of the members of Hate.
Yes. The new faction of Hate. So will this be Hate's North American debut, so to speak.
Mhm.
Hey, let's go, Momo. Third strongest striker, in my opinion, in Stardom Wrestling. I feel like this is going to be such a fun and excited match. I feel like somebody called this last time when we were discussing the announcement last Japanese wrestling update. Was it Bobby?
It
From
might have been
Stats?
because we were talking about how Mina's going to be over, and we were thinking maybe Mina could be in. We were talking about different people, and then Bobby, I
Yeah.
think, Bobby or one of the other people, somebody in the chat, I think it was Bobby, said, "What about Momo Watanabe?" And we were like, "Ooh, that'd be sick."
Yes. Oh, let's go.
And also speaking about New Japan in America, on is it a day or two before? He picked Alex Windsor. Okay.
Oh, that's true. That's also a good choice. She looks preoccupied if you follow her socials, though. She's going through some ish wherever she is.
Yeah. So speaking of Stardom in America, or not Stardom, New Japan in America, New Japan representing an MLW some more because my boy TJP is replacing Davey Boy Smith Jr. in the Opera Cup quarterfinals. Because Davey Boy Smith Jr. has officially he's injured. He will not be able to do it. So that's Summer of the Beast, Thursday, August 29th. I might actually have to buy this because I now need to watch this match.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got Tom Lawler versus TJP. This is going to be good.
Yes.
Also on that show, you have Cozy Max versus Contra Unit, which is Kojima and Okamura for the tag titles. You have Janai Kai versus Hanako for the featherweight title. Yes. You have Kenta. You have Kenta versus Akira from Contra. That's going to be sick. He's in the uppercut match. Uppercut quarterfinal. Kenta's in it.
Yeah, who's the guy he's facing? I don't know.
I think he's from Contra. He's from Contra Unit. Yeah. He's really good. He's really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you have Mystico versus Atlantis Jr.
Straight up lucha match, yeah.
And then you have Alex Kane versus Bad Dude Tito.
Ooh, good treats. Teats is a champion there, isn't he?
Yeah, and then you have Brock and CW Anderson making their MLW debuts as the Anderson, as the new Andersons. You have Bobby Fish versus Tim Thatcher. And you have Matthew Justice versus Matt Riddle. Yeah. That's going to be a great card. I'm looking forward to this card.
For me, I'm not. Bobby Fish doesn't excite me anymore either, unfortunately. Otherwise, it sounds like a great card. Great card. I love Janai Kai. The more I see her, the more I'm just like, that is an incredible asset that MLW has there that they need to desperately capitalize on. That woman is fierce.
Yep. So we're going to jump over to Stardom now. Yes. We got some updates for the 5-star. Come on, please.
Yes. I've been
starting the Blue Stars A block, we have Suri on top with 4 points. Then you have Saori Anu and Starlight Kid both with 3 points. Then you have Xena, Mio Amasaki, Anna J, and Koguma all with 2 points.
Yeah. I watched Shuri versus Anna J this morning.
Ooh,
so good.
Is that good?
So good. So good. I'm very impressed so far with Anna J.
Yeah, I was going to say she's got a win. She's got a win over Saori Anu in this tournament already. So
yeah, which is very impressive because Saori Anu is a very, very amazing worker, former Wonder of Stardom champion. Like, come on, wow, that's some bragging rights right there.
And then over in the Blue Stars B block, we have Saya Kamatani on top with 4, Suzu Suzuki and Hanan with both the 3, and then everybody else, Rani Yamagi, Saki Kashima, Tekla, and Risa Serra all with 2 points. Just quickly to Bobby's point before we keep going. Imagine if we see more Stardom talent at MLW after Hanako. Please, 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 please. It's nice to see NJ getting reps in Stardom. Yes, it is nice because again, it's only going to make her better. It's only going to make her
And the
better.
crowd is very accepting of her so far, from what I've seen.
Yeah. And this piece of Risa Serra beating Suzu Suzuki.
Guess what we got? Guess what we got?
Dingle dangle.
Guess what we got? We sure did. We sure did. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, there's been some. I think that's a highlight match so far, just to have that little.
Oh
there. Yeah.
You know what else was also a good match? Tekla versus Saya Kamitani. That was a very, very good match. Very, very well done match, I think.
Nice. I think that would be a great match. Hate versus hate. All about the hate.
It was. There was a very distinct division in the corners, and who was in whose corners. Also very interesting to me.
Yes, very much so. Then we go over to the Red Stars A block. I clicked off the page. We have Micah on top with 6 points. She's one of the 4 people that ended up with 6 half this way through the tournament. Minami from Sendai Girls with 5 points, and you have Hazuki, Konami, and Natsupoi with 4. Raka with 1 from a draw, and sadly, Yuna Mizumori with 0 points.
Yeah, that breaks my heart because Yuna has been doing incredibly this tournament. Micah debuting a new look also for this tournament. Loving.
I love it.
She looks like a Canadian Utami, though, not gonna lie. I think that's why I love it.
Yeah, again, this has been an insane tournament so far, man. It's like some people have only had 2 matches, some have had 3. Raka's already had 4. So like it's this weird, it's the weird draw of it all, is that like
so is Minami.
Well, only 6 of the Minami has run 4. Only 6 of the 7 people from each block compete on a night, so it kind of throws things into a bit of kerfuffle.
Yeah. Oh, that's a new word.
Kerfuffle.
That's usually my word.
And over in Red Stars B, we have Mayu Iwatani with 6 points. Azumi with 6 points. Tomoaki Naba with 6 points. Mei Sarah with 4 points. Saida with 2 very surprising points. And then Momo Watanabe and Tam Nakano both with 0 points. Which I'm like, what?
Didn't Ida get that over Tam?
She did. That's why I'm saying it, because she beat the former world champion in the tournament.
Yeah. And like, I haven't watched the match yet. I've only seen clips of it. But from what I see, holy heckin' crap. Those 2 went hard. Great tournament so far.
Very great tournament so far. Do we think that we could see a Stardom town like Suri and Suzu against Mercedes Monet? All depends on how much money Tony Khan wants to pay.
Yeah. I feel like if we're looking at someone who's already worked a North American environment, knows how to play to the crowd in that respect, it would probably be Shuri. Would be the best option of those 2. Not to say that Suzu wouldn't be able to make it, but I feel like Suzu would be a little limited, whereas Shuri already has background. She has the experience of being here. She knows how to play to the crowd. She knows how to, and she's wrestled, I think, with GCW, hasn't she?
Who?
Shuri, recently, when they were over for one of the other shows.
Yeah, she worked WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, GCW and JCW, right?
Yeah.
Or was that Itami?
No, Utami did the tour last year, and then Suri did a JCW or GCW event this in WrestleMania weekend this year. We watched it. I think we watched it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also thinking, like, styling wise, I feel like Shuri would adapt really, really well to Mercedes. Suzu would, but I feel like Suzu might hit Monet a little hard. Know what I'm saying? That deathmatch background might end up coming out, especially with the savagery of the North American crowd, which might not be up Mercedes Monet's alley. If I'm being honest, and it's not up mine either. Are you muted?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's up her alley. I don't think she wants to get hit that hard. And she's going to be getting hit incredibly hard by Momo. So,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Momo Watanabe, third strongest striker in Stardom. She's gonna kick the crap out of her, yeah.
and then speaking of stuff that's been happening, so someone who's had 0 points so far in this tournament is getting a world title shot on the G1, the 5-star or not G1, the 5-star Grand Prix finals
Yeah,
show. So she's already
yeah.
saying. So what they're saying with the finals happening right around on I think on the same day as the Capital Collision, they're saying that Momo is not going to win this because she's going to be in the United States, so she's not winning this. There's no way. They're already saying this because they're sending her over to the States. And Tam Nagano has got 0 points right now. Is challenging Natsuko for a championship match. So you lose 3 matches, you go, well, I'm going to get a title match anyways.
I mean, I hate to say it, but didn't Yota Tsuji do something similar? Came back, didn't win a few matches, got an IWGP World title shot.
He hadn't won a match yet. He literally showed up and challenged Sonata, and they fought. So, but at least he was returning and not losing.
It's true. That's true. And Tam has been worked over quite a bit by Natsuko Tora and Hate recently. He's getting that impromptu haircut, getting beat up a little bit. But look at that unit that is Natsuko Tora. Holy heckin' crap.
Scary.
I love this evolution though. I loved Oedo Tai and I still listen to their music at the gym because that intro slaps.
Mm-hmm.
But like the new music from Hate, have you heard it yet?
Yes.
It's usual. It is cinematically perfect for this faction. And just the imposing nature that they bring with them is just perfect. Anyway.
Yeah. It's crazy. So on that show, on August 31st, you have the World Championship match of Natsuko Tora defending against Tam Nakano. Then we're also going to have a Future of Stardom Championship match. The Battle of the Sisters, Rina versus Hina.
That's going to be so good. I'm excited for that. We've been waiting for that a hot minute, too.
Yep. And then you're also going to have the finals for the Red Stars, final for the Blue Stars, and the championship match of the 5-star Grand Prix, all in that night, too. So, yeah, lots and lots coming up over the next little bit there.
Lots of really awesome stuff.
And then we're going to speak a little bit of Stardom on Excursion. Mina Chirikawa says she's going to the States for a little bit. She's also going somewhere else. She's going to England.
Yes. I mean, we knew this.
Well, no. You didn't know this. I know you don't know this. She's going to Rev Pro.
Oh, I did see this announcement earlier, and I was like, oh, what's happening?
The day before All In, Mina Shirakawa will challenge Danny Luna for the undisputed British Women's Championship. Let's go. I am so in on this. I cannot wait. I'm probably going to re-up my Rev Pro subscription so I can watch this live. Well, not live because I'll be busy that afternoon recording Room with the Game, but I will be watching this match at some point on my Rev Pro subscription.
Yes. Let's go. That's going to be great.
Oh, heck yes. Oh, heck
Mina.
yes. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for this. It's going to be so good. So good.
Yes.
But
Oh, I'm
speaking
excited.
of that, we're going to jump over to the other women's promotion in Japan that we do cover. We're going to talk about. We got a couple small stories on Marigold.
Yeah.
Got to talk about this because it's only 3 days away. Arrivederci. Julia's last match on Monday the 19th at Cork-Huon Hall. Yeah, it is time. This will be live on Wrestle Universe. I will be watching it first thing when I wake up. It will be Julia versus Mai Sakurai in her farewell match to Japan, essentially.
Yeah. I have high hopes for this match because Maya's been very, very competent. We haven't. She's more on than she's off.
Mhm.
And I have high expectations for this match, especially being um, that Julia kind of has been like a mentor to her throughout her career.
Mhm. Yeah,
Ah, my heart breaks.
yeah, mine too. I'm losing Julia in Japan, and Ed's gonna be all like, "Man, man, man, we got her here, man, man, man. Screw you, Ed, you stupid jerk." But I love you, Ed. You're my friend, and I love you, brother. But
I love you, but fuck you.
yeah, pretty much. And we have a trophy for the Grand Prix, the Marigold Dreamstar Grand Prix 2024. That will be the trophy that their winner will get. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yay. I I know you know was it you're not a fan of the trophies. I think it's cute.
Yeah, I like it in this sense because it's a thing. I like the trophy with the G1. I just don't like them giving the trophies when they win the title. That's what I don't like. I like a trophy for winning a tournament. That makes sense. You win a tournament, you win a medal, or you win a trophy. That makes sense.
I just like
Makes sense.
trophies.
Makes sense.
Make it make sense.
So we do have all but one participant announced for this tournament. We will have Bozilla, Chiaki, Kuki Amare, Mai Sakurai, Miku Eono, Mirai, Mitsa Matsui, Nane Takahashi, Nagisa Nozaki, Natsumi Suzuki, Sari, Utami Hashishida, Chika Goto, Victoria Yuzuki, Kizuna Tanaka, and to be announced will also be in this tournament. It will be a wrestler from another promotion. Will it be stateside? Will it be Japan? We don't know.
You know who I'd love to see, but I know they won't because they're involved in a feud right now? Blair Davenport. She'd fit in there perfectly. I mean, she's been there pretty much, sort of. Oh, Dragon Rights too. I work for Stardom and I work for Marigold. Winner. Piper Niven also be a great. She's also involved in a feud, but like seeing her go toe to toe with Bozilla would be fantastic.
It really would, because again, there's just some really cool matchups. But again, like it could be doing somebody from a completely a Japanese promotion. Maybe Great Sasuke, the daughter of Great Muda.
Oh, that would be a nice curveball. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be.
Oh. He's picking it Tommy early.
Smart man.
Yep. Smart man. She's always a good choice to be doing that.
Oh, 100%.
So finally, we're gonna finish it off with some N1 victory. We're gonna give you an update on Noah's version of the G1, the N1 victory tournament. We're gonna talk about it. We've got it here. A block, B block. It's just as Japanese as before. So I remember the last time you had the translations, and it was really funny.
Yeah, it was.
So 2 notes to make, though. 2 people have already withdrawn from this tournament due to injury. So on August 10th, it was announced that Atsushi Kotoge would be absent for the remainder of the tournament due to injury, leading him to forfeit the remainder of his matches. Then on August 11th, it was announced that El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. would be absent from the remainder of the tournament due to injury, forcing him to forfeit the remainder of his matches. So one in A block and one in B block are already out of this tournament.
Damn it. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
So
I'm
currently,
going to assume it's the one that's all cubed out there.
Yes, that is
Okay.
that's Tsuchikatoge. And he's the only one with 0 points, anyways. Luis Monte, Dragon Bane, and NXT's Josh Briggs, all with 6 points.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Awesome. Go Dragon Bane.
And then you have Kaito Kiyomiya with just behind them with 5 due to a draw. And then you have Jack Morris and Masa Kiyomiya with 4. And in sadly, in the back, but still ahead of the guy that had to withdraw, it's Ryo Oiwa with 3 points. Is this not updated properly?
I was going to say, are you reading the right thing? I'm seeing 5.
Oh, he must have picked up 2. It says I'm going off Wikipedia's numbers, but okay, 5 points for Oiwa. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm reading wrong, or that's wrong. One of the two. I don't know.
You have the most up-to-date graphic, but not the most up-to-date info. That's okay.
Sure.
It works. It works.
And then over on the other side,
Oh.
you have Keno.
Oh, yeah.
Keno with 8 points. They have Titus Alexander, Yoshiki Inamura, and I think Inamura, Tavion Heights, and that other guy, all with 6 points. And then, this graphic, I'm pretty sure I pulled an old graphic because,
These look like updated points.
Yeah, I don't know the point system, but there's all the points.
It looks up to date, man.
Yeah, because my Wikipedia is not updated. That's why.
Well,
Nobody updated Wikipedia. God damn it.
Well,
it hasn't failed me for the 5-star or for the G1. So,
well, way to go, Wiki.
But yeah, and won the victory. Tavion Heights having a good tournament, man. I'm glad to see him doing so well.
I don't know who that is.
He's from
not an NXT girl. Yeah, well,
I know Ed would be happy.
That doesn't explain anything to me.
I know Ed would be happy. Yeah, Tavion Heights doing good in the N1.
Yes.
But ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another episode of Japanese Wrestling Update.
You're watching OLE, and this is a Dijak Hijack.
Got to throw it in at some point. We just saw him last week. Go and check out our channel to see our he was on. Goddamn, I could have used that on that show, and I didn't.
Of all the shows, Andre, of all the shows, of all the, you know what? Just sweet talk, Justin.
I've got stuff to talk to you about that show once we get off air. By the way, I got some
mercy.
I have some updated information we need to talk about.
Let's go into the outro.
So you can find me on the X at That Canada Guy, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at That Canada Dude. You can find me on Facebook at Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk or YouTube.com/at Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk, where we have all of our stuff over there. And also, check us out soon on A Plus Productions, where there will be all of our audio from all of our NJPW, our Stardom, and our Marigold content up on there, and some special edition Chop Talks will go up there too. So check that out. I want to give a big shout out to this channel, OLE. They're our friends. They host us for the Japanese Wrestling Update every week. They make my life that much easier. Ray, you're watching us on twitch.tv/ourlocalestablishment. Thank you so very much. Please give us a follow. And if you want you can subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, but you don't have to do that. We really just appreciate you showing up and following us there. Or if you're over on the YouTube, youtube.com/@ourlocalestablishment. Thank you so much. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Please share us out to all your friends, family, and just the crazy monsters that you love and you adore. And also hit that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Ding dong.
Also, give a shout out to our boy Mike the Ref over at youtube.com/@backbreakervideo, where he simulcasts all of mine and Melball stuff over there. You can find him live at twitch.tv/Mike the Ref every Wednesday, Saturday, and pay-per-view Sunday for AEW's watch-alongs. And then you can also find the rest of the days in the week doing gaming content. And he was literally on doing gaming content right now, I think, because I saw a pop-up from him around like 7:30. So, yeah. Yeah. Or you can see replays of it all. youtube.com/@backbreaker_game, where you can find content from him, Mr. PJC, this little dude right here, Rick Jules, and then for frequent guests,
Kayla J. Kayla J. Kayla J. Kayla J. We love Kayla J.
Melball, where can they find you?
If you're wanting to follow a Melball, you can follow her on the X thing at Collins Melball. You can follow her on everything else, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, and Blue Sky at Melball Collins. You can also find me on our good friend Astrid Pizarro's YouTube channel, where we do our show, Ladies Wrestling Showcase. We have to get an episode out soon because, girl, we got a lot to talk about. So stay tuned to our socials to see when that's going to be coming out. Again, another shout out to OLE for our show on here. That's all I've got.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, yes, but what am I doing tomorrow, Andre?
You are appearing on Mark's interview show.
Yes, I'm going on. Is it Mark Talks?
We say her name and she appears. We believe in Astrid. We believe in Astrid. Yes! Yes,
No!
it is! Yes, it is!
No. So you can catch me tomorrow on Our Local Establishment. I need to double check what time we are doing that at, but I will be on with Mark tomorrow talking about me. Yes. How strange. You better
Next
get
Saturday
that,
is
Astrid.
nothing. Oh, no. There is one the following Saturday because it will feature
Yes.
old Ed.
3 p.m. Oh, thank you, Ed. I'll be sure to be done the gym by then. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Bobby. He believes in us. He believes in us.
We're unhinged. We're unhinged. If you're wanting to watch any of the wrestling we were talking about today, we will leave the links in the description box down below. It is NJPWworld.com, Stardom-world.com, and Wrestle-universe.com. That one I got to get used to. It is, I don't remember the yen amount for NJPW, but it is 14.50 Canadian, according to you, Andre?
Yes.
14.50 Canadian or 10 Canadian, because Sean Spears is awesome. Wrestle Universe and Stardom are such a distraction. Stardom Dash World and Wrestle Universe, I believe. My ADHD just took me off into a whole nother line of segment of something. I can't do words right now. You threw me right off. I think it's $10 Canadian for Stardom World and Wrestle Universe. Wrestle Universe, you can watch how many? 9 organizations, Andre? Whoa, that's a new one. Learning all kinds of things. You had to break my heart, didn't you? We need to hear some people stop making fun of my terrible love life. Go watch
we need the game show.
No. Oh God. That being said, Andre, a trusted friend and colleague, do you have anything else to say to the beautiful people?
I just want to say thank y'all. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow the channel. Or if you want and you want to support us, please subscribe. We would very much appreciate it. But you do not have to, but we would very much appreciate it. If you're watching on the YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Share us out to all the plethora of men out there. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Ding dong.
Plethora.
It sounded like a dragon order. Dracarys. Plethora.
Oh, this show has gone off the rails.
Shout out Bobby Money Munson. That being said, I am your Melball. Over there is Andre. We will see you next time. Arrivederci.
You're watching OLE, and this is a Dijak Hijack.
Ready to fight, ready to go, that's my fighting word. Taking chances against the just against war.